Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Game for hitting the like button. And if the video didn't start yet, y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Yeah, man. This is the video I was telling y'all about, man. In the part one of Rachel Dolezal, while I was talking about her and her Caucasian parents. This is the video I was talking about. I think this is The View or whatever. The Real. I'm sorry, The Real. I know it's one of them talk shows. But this is the video where she basically comes out to say the nonsense and the BS. We gonna hear it all, man. Let's get into it, y'all. White woman identifying as a black woman, old but relevant. What do y'all think about this? Share your thoughts in the comment below. Let's talk about it. Facts. Jump in the comments, y'all. Let's get into it.
Some people that felt that you never identified yourself as white. So like when you went to Howard University, some people felt like they never knew you were white, you were black. And so they felt like maybe the scholarship or when you got admitted to Howard, that took an opportunity from a black woman. So that's why a lot of people, it's like you can identify, you're beautiful, but we're trying to understand why in some instances you never told people that you were white.
Yeah.
I mean, are you ashamed of being white?
Well, like Dick Gregory says, white isn't a race, it's a state of mind.
Okay, but you know, but no, let me tell you something. I'm black. I can't be you. I can't.
Hold on. I know damn good and goddamn well she ain't quote Dick Gregory. You must. Girl, you got yoked up by your collar repeating down Dick Gregory in front of me. Y'all, if y'all know who Dick Gregory is, y'all need to do your research.
Reverse myself. Right. Let me tell you, Rachel. If the police stop me, you could throw that off and show that little like nice fine hair up under, and you might get away. I may not even make it in the jail.
Well,
so it's a difference.
Okay,
it's a big difference.
Well, Rachel, following that, I have a question.
Right.
What does being black mean to you, and why? Why do you want to be black?
Well, I think that sometimes how we feel is more powerful than how we're born.
Okay.
And blackness can be defined as philosophical, cultural, biological, a lot of different things, a lot of different people. And I think you do have to kind of like walk the walk if that's who you are.
Okay.
So you feel that you walk the walk of a black woman?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So go ahead, get your line.
No, I just want to say, could you expand on that?
Well, I mean, I think, walking the walk in terms of philosophical and cultural, like what I was talking about as far as the broader definition, the Pan-African definition of blackness, I think you're talking about then changing it to a black woman. Is there a singular experience? Is there one experience?
Absolutely. There are opportunities that I might not get that you can have only because of the color of my skin, not because I'm a smart, beautiful, amazing mother, wife, and entrepreneur. Even as successful as I am now, there are lots of doors that I can't walk into that you can definitely walk into. So I just really want to know, like, have you ever experienced anything like that?
The police marked black on my traffic tickets.
Wait, they what? They what? No, I want to hear that because I'm interested.
You get the B, the W, or the U. The W is for white, the U is for unidentifiable, the B is for black. So it's all based on, the police don't, when they pull you over, they don't say, are you black, are you white? They identify you.
Now, okay, you have compared.
Let me listen, because I told y'all this. I remember watching this years back when it first came out, and I was sitting there like with my jaw open, like, bro, what is happening right now? What is going on? I cannot believe what I'm hearing. The issue is this woman grew up in a very privileged house. Extremely privileged house. Well, the mother was a stay-at-home mom for the entire duration of the marriage because the father made that amount of money. I believe she has other siblings, if I'm not mistaken. And then the father and the mother went and adopted 4 more black kids. I don't know about you, but a family of 10, I don't know how many siblings she got. Let's just say 4, and then her, that's 5, and 2 mom, that's 7. So let's just say 8. A family of 8 plus, and one person is working in the house. Yeah, that one person must be making a lot of money to be able to sustain a family of 8. You lived a very privileged life with both parents who was able to take care of you and your other siblings, and then go out and adopt 4 other Black kids, just for you to come out here and be like, oh yeah, well, I identify as this or I identify as that, or well, please mark Black on my this, that, third. Yeah, they're going to, because you're putting makeup and making yourself look darker using tans or maybe tanning injections or sprays or whatever you're using to make yourself look darker. You're putting weaves and wigs and perms in your hair to make your hair look a lot more coarse and all those other things. So yeah, of course they've been fooled many times before. It won't be the first time. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I heard that they were fooled with you and Mark Black. I wouldn't even doubt that. The point of the matter is, ma'am, just like I don't know who any of these other. The only one I know is her, Jeannie Mai, because of the Jeezy situation. The point that this young lady here in the gray was trying to make is, ma'am, at the end of the day, you got way more opportunities than me, and she's the one that's successful. She's the one that has more money than her. But this Caucasian woman still has way more chance of success, of survival, of being. I can't even think of the word I'm trying to think of. I'm sorry, y'all. But just being more successful than that woman, and she's on a TV show. She's not. Rachel isn't. Make that make sense. Let's keep going, y'all. It's just like, and I'm trying to see where she's coming from, bro. I just really, really wish that, because the whole part about her having 4 adopted Black brothers, I wish you would have damn touched on that more. Hey, listen, like, my parents adopted 4 Black kids, and I felt more connection to the Black kids than I did my own blood siblings. I felt more connected when I was in the schools. I hung around Black people more than I hung around Caucasian people. And that way I felt more, that I still would have, be like, nah, bro, you tripping. But I would have opened up to you more and listened to you and heard you a lot more if you would have done something like that. Let's keep going, y'all.
Your journey to Caitlyn Jenner's journey. So, you said there's similarities and there are differences, and you said that you felt like people treat Caitlyn, they're accepting to her, but they're not accepting to you. Why do you think that?
Well, I certainly applaud Caitlyn for discovering herself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, again, what does it mean to be a little different from your spouse or your children, mm-hmm. and yet no less than 100% mother, 100% wife? Are we all entitled to be exactly who we are?
My question to you would be, what made you not say
your biological birth,
yes,
race?
Yes. What made you not say that?
I mean, I guess, I've described to you a little bit of the timeline. For example, Howard University, there's no race designation on the application.
Got it.
I didn't, check out, there are no boxes to check.
Can I ask a question? Rachel, when you mentioned that there weren't boxes of race to check in your applications, if there were, what would you have checked?
Black.
When I went to Howard?
Yes.
I mean, there weren't, on the application, there weren't boxes.
But if there were boxes. If it said white, Hispanic, Black, Asian, or other, what would you have picked?
Black.
I think when it comes to filling out forms, right, the form in particular usually defines things. So, for example, on one of the forms that I filled out, which was called into question this summer, it said white in parentheses, having European ancestry, Black in parentheses, human populations originating in the continent of Africa, and Native American, it defined that. And it's like, okay, I've been a professor of African history, Black studies.
Yeah, but which one you checked though?
So it's like, when it came, I checked white and Black because we all have human origins in the continent of Africa. I mean, that's true, right? The human populations originating in Africa is everybody.
This woman is funny, man. I'm sorry. She is hilarious. But it brings to question, man, the level of disconnect of being, the level of how far a woman will go to be disingenuous. Because these are very simple questions that she just could not seem to give a very simple, straightforward answer. What would you have checked if it did ask? You said it twice. Oh, but it didn't have. Yes, we got that part. What would you have checked? Oh, well, there was a time where there was an application that said, white of European descent, black of African descent, native of this descent. Bro, answer the question. The lady is like, yeah, but what would you have checked? Isn't that stupid? Bro, like, come on, man. Like, ma'am, listen, I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for. Now she got her OnlyFans. Y'all go ahead and support her. I don't do those types of things. Never have, never will. I've never exchanged cash for ass. I will not start doing it now. Never have, never will. That's just me. I don't care to do any of those things of these sorts. So, yeah, man. But great video, man. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, man. Also, hit that bell symbol size. Anytime you upload, notification will pop up and alert you. Also, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So, until next time, please, may I be safe, cuz.